on next, and Big Black Fox isn't here yet.
Well, you can't blame the lad for that. The women won't leave him alone. When I came along tonight, there were 100 of them outside, and they all said they wanted his...
Autograph?
Well, that's what they said it was.
Where's the Big Black Fox? Hasn't he arrived yet?
Well, I mean...
Where is he?
He'll be here any minute
Where
now.
is he?
I told you, he'll be here any minute.
You've been saying that for the last hour.
Well, I never change.
No, we've got to do something before he arrives.
Well, let the clowns go on again.
The clowns go on again. The clowns have been on. They don't know anymore.
Oh, they've got a new trick, and you've got to see it. Stay and listen and watch. It's a good trick. It's a new trick. Do it just to please me.
Try the clown.
All right, boys. Clowns, forward.
Not you three, just the two boys who are doing the trick. I want you to do a double something to show the lady.
Hurry up, come
trick.
on. Now look here, I've seen a few things. A new trick. A new trick. That was your idea, wasn't it?
Well, it always did get a laugh.
But sis, we got to do something.
You've got to do something.
Well, it's up to you two lads to think of a brainwave.
I've got an idea.
What?
Sis, I'll take the seals on again.
You can't do that.
Why not?
We've run out of fish.
But all that fish gone.
Yes, we've got to eat sometimes, you know.
Get her to do the trapeze
What?
act. The trapeze act.
But she'll never do that.
She'd do anything.
What?
Just a little persuasion and she'd do anything, I tell you.
Sis?
What is it?
Oh, we were thinking, what about the old trapeze act?
The old trapeze. I should break my neck just to appease the Big Black Fox. I've done it for years.
Well, there's your chance. Do a straight trapeze act. You don't have to do any tricks.
No!
None of this would have happened if the Big Black Fox had been here.
You can't blame it on me.
Well, I do blame it on you. You brought him here.
And the women take him away. That boy's got personality. He's attracted every woman in the neighborhood.
Oh, has he? Well, there are several hundred in that girls' school down the road that he hasn't attracted. Will you tell me why?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Will you tell me why?
Why do you buck?
Listen, I'll tell you why. Because of my sister.
Your sister?
Yes, my sister. She's a schoolmistress down at the school, and she's put the circus out of bounds.
Well,
Yes. She's afraid I'll disgrace her. Disgrace her? There's a fine sister for you.
Silence in court. The case of the Rest versus Miss Bertha Fitt. Counsel for the prosecution proceed. Address the jury.
Members of the jury, the charges against the defendant, Bertha Fitt, are: firstly, she is accused of being a miserable, cantankerous martinet. Addicted to the vice of inflicting impositions on defenseless schoolgirls. Secondly, she is accused of seriously interfering with the freedom and enjoyment of this school by using her sinister influence to put the circus out of bounds. Members of the jury, the only possible verdict is that of guilty.
I now call upon the counsel for the defense, Miss Mary Fitt, sister of the defendant.
My lord, and members of the jury, it is difficult for me to say much in defense of the defendant, my sister, but I want to put a question to the jury.
But what we want to know is why your sister put the circus out of bounds.
That's a question I can't answer.
Silence, girls. Bertha. What is the meaning of all this noise? The discipline in this dormitory is deplorable. Here, cover yourself up. Quickly. And you. You. Feet should be seen and not heard. However, cover them up. Mary, you can't sleep like that. Turn over on your side. Come up to my room. I want to see you. Later. Good night.
What is wrong now, Miss Fitt?
They're laughing and talking when they should be asleep.
Don't you think you're rather hard on the girls? Why not be more tolerant?
Tolerant? But surely discipline must be maintained.
Of course. But a little tact and sense of humor go a long way. As you know, I'm leaving the school, and it may be you who will take my place. Let me give you a word of advice. Be friends with the girls. Try and understand them.
Understand them? Well, don't I? I'm sure I seem to spend my entire life trying to.
Overlook little faults. After all, they're only human and unintentional. Make yourself younger and brighter, even in your demeanor. I hope you understand, Miss Fitt. Good night.
Good night.
What's the matter, Bertha?
Listen, Mary. I am sailing tomorrow morning on the Warwick Castle.
Sailing tomorrow?
When I have gone, I want you to hand that to Miss McTavish. My resignation.
But what's happened? I don't understand.
I've fallen in love.
What? But who is?
The big black fox.
But Bertha, who is this man?
He is an all-in wrestler. He swept me off my feet. Ah, there he is. I must hurry.
But have you no pride? I think of the scandal. I should be the laughing stock of the school.
I'm afraid I can only think of myself.
Then you're a humbug and a hypocrite. Why, you don't even speak to our own sister because she performed in a circus. And now you propose to do something a million times worse than she's ever done.
I'm tired of looking after other people's children.
But Bertha...
Mary, my mind is made up. Coming.
Oh, at last. Here you are. Ah, come to me.
Darling!
Here at this hour of night.
It's about Bertha.
Oh, Bertha.
But she's gone.
Gone?
Yes, she's eloped.
Eloped? What on earth are you talking about?
Yes, with a man.
Well, now do be quiet. With a what?
A man.
Well, I didn't expect you to elope by herself anyway. Well, come on, who's the man?
The big black fox.
Oh.
The big
All right, I heard you the first time. Oh, I feel most peculiar, I really do. You realize he's been married 4 times already? Has he? Yes, he wrestles with each wife to keep himself fit.
What'll poor Bertha do then?
The faintest idea. Oh, Joey! Harry! Joey, listen. Do you know why the big black fox didn't appear here tonight?
No, why?
Because he was eloping.
I told you he was a fast worker.
Well, I knew that as well as you pulled the feet of a damn
Quiet, quiet. Do you know who he was eloping with?
No.
My sister.
Your sister?
Yes, my sister.
Well, where are they?
How do I know?
Well, before she left, she told me to give this letter to the headmistress. It's her resignation.
Yeah, give it to me. Where have they gone?
They're sailing tomorrow morning on the White Castle from Southampton.
Southampton? Leave it to me. I'll have her back here before she knows where she is. I'm what they call a go-getter. I don't let the grass grow under my feet, and when I go after a thing, I get it. And when I tell her all she'll get from him will be half Nelsons, toe locks, strangleholds, she'll be glad to come back. I'll have her back here tomorrow.
But it'll be too late.
Too late?
Yes, they'll discover she's missing from the school first thing in the morning.
Well, why worry about her? She never worried about me.
It'll be awful. I shall have to leave.
And why will you have to leave?
Don't you see? Everybody will know she's run away with a common wrestler, and I shall probably be expelled.
Now, look, that's got nothing to do with you. That's her trouble. Oh, she always was a fool.
Well, she's not as clever as you. You're a clever girl. You could get a living in 15 different ways. She's just a schoolmistress, and that's all she knows.
Well, how can I help?
Well, you're twins, aren't you?
You wouldn't know the difference.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, you go to the school and take her place.
Yes, go on, sis. You can do it.
And I'll have them back here within 24 hours, even if I have to bring them back on a stretcher.
Now, wait a minute. Do I understand you want me to go to the school and impersonate a schoolmistress?
That's the idea. You've hit it right on the head. Right the first time. You can do it. It's my idea, and you carry it.
Get
That's
out.
all you've got to do.
Get
I'm only
out,
asking a
please.
fair
Drive
question.
on.
There's no need to argue the point. It's just a matter of...
Mary, what are you crying for? What have you got to worry about anyway?
Where did you say the boat sailed from?
Southampton, idiot.
I'll have them back within 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yes, 24 hours.
And, how do we get into the school? Left, eyes front. How am I doing? No. I wonder if I locked the tiger up. I've still got my tights on, you know. I ought to have changed them when I... Left.
Give me your things. I'll put them away for you.
Right.
Good morning, Miss Pitt.
Cheerio, girls.
Good morning, Miss Pitt.
Cheerio.
No.
No?
Good morning, Miss Pitt.
Good morning, girls. Any good?
Yes. Now, don't be afraid. Your first lesson's dictation. It's quite easy.
Really?
Look out. Here comes Miss McTavish.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss,
McTavish.
well, anyway, good morning.
Well, Miss Pitt, you do look bright and cheerful today. I'm so glad you've taken my advice. Live up to your appearance. Be happy. Smile now and then, and everyone will love you.
Charming woman.
Morning, Mr. Vanguard.
Morning.
Mr. Vanguard.
Morning.
Who's that?
Mr. Vanguard, the music master.
The music master? I shall certainly take up music. Good morning, Mr. Vanguard.
Good morning. Well, if you'll forgive my saying so, it's the first time I've ever seen you smile.
Any complaints?
No, it suits you.
Oh, Mr. Vanguard, you must come and see my etchings.
Well, I'd like to.
Well, let's make it a party. I'd like to come up and have a look, too, if you don't mind.
Miss Pitt, I have an important message for you. Your dictation class is cancelled.
Cancel?
Yes, you're to take the upper fourth.
The upper fourth? Isn't there a lift?
Advanced geometry.
Oh, no, you're mistaken. No. I'm to take dictation. I distinctly remember that. Dictation.
Sorry,
About it.
advanced geometry. Your class is waiting, number 17. Won't you come now, Mr. Vanguard?
Excuse me.
Certainly.
Come on, they're waiting.
Yes, of course, for geography.
No, geometry.
Geometry?
Yes, angles, cubes, and so on.
No, thank you very much.
Oh, but you must.
A telegram for you, Miss Pitt.
Oh, it'll be from Joey.
Oh, I know, but I can't possibly open it.
Hurry up.
Oh, dear, open it for me. Oh, dear, wait a minute.
It's Joey.
Strong in the scent of the black fox. Have them both back in 24 hours. Joey.
There, you can hold out. It's only for 24 hours.
24 hours of geometry.
Good morning, Miss Pitt.
Yes, good morning. Well, sit down. Mary, just a minute. How many Italian girls are in this school?
They want to ask you questions.
Oh, they do they? What is that?
The problem.
You're telling me?
Geometry.
Geometry? Now, girls, this morning I'm going to start with a very simple question. What is geometry? Now, don't all speak at once, not all at once. Come along, you in the corner. Now, you tell me.
Do you mean pure geometry?
I most certainly do.
Geometry is the investigation into the properties of space. Projective geometry proves that if the vertices of two triangles lie on three lines meeting in a point, then their sides meet in 3 points lying on a line. In inversion geometry, the fundamental transformations are the so-called inversions with respect to a circle or to a sphere or even to a hypersphere. This comprehensive definition satisfies.
Yeah, it should. No, it's quite right. Quite right. Now then, girls, make a note of that, will you?
The governors of the school will have to decide about the new headmistress. You have a very strong case, but don't take it for granted. There is still Miss Fitt.
Surely they will hardly consider her.
Oh, yes. She's still in the running and going very strong.
Very good indeed.
Miss Fitt, you promised to give us the answer to that problem on the blackboard.
Not today.
But Miss Fitt,
I said not today. Now, girls, you are going to read from page 10 to 400. Very carefully and slowly.
but Miss Fitt, you promised.
I said very slowly.
We're just dying to know.
Well, you'll have to die a little longer. I have a problem of my own to solve.
But Miss Fitt, we have an exam. We must know. Miss Fitt, we must know.
I don't believe she knows it.
Neither do I. Miss Fitt, I'm very sorry to insist, but you see, we're having an exam and
I have been very patient with you up to now, but it strikes me I shall have to make an exhibition of you in front of the entire class.
But Miss Fitt,
It's sheer idleness. You haven't a brain and you don't want one. Here have I, walked my feet flat from blackboard to blackboard, trying to teach you.
Oh, Miss Fitt is not...
Don't argue. I shall have to take you to Miss McTavish. Oh, yes, that's what I shall have to do. And you'll have to go home. It's perfectly ridiculous if you cannot work out a simple problem like that.
I can.
And I say you can't.
I can. The answer is, let XOB be the angle trisected. Divide BM into 3 equal parts. Draw the lines through the points of division parallel to OA. The lines meet the quadratics and points which, if joined to O, yield the required trisectors. There.
Well, why didn't you say so before? Oh, saved by a bell in the first round.
It was grand.
Higher math next. Science for me. Natural history for me. Algebra, come on.
What are they doing, arranging my day's work?
No.
Oh, Miss Fitt, that ordeal nearly reduced me to a state of lacrimal valetudinarianism.
Really? You don't say.
Oh, please, Miss Fitt, do you take dynamics?
Yes, always, but after meals in tabloid form.
Your next lesson's in there. Natural history.
You mean botany?
No, animals. Wild animals.
Wild animals. Aha, that's down my street.
Mary. Oh, Miss Fitt, could you spare Mary for music lesson now?
Oh, certainly.
All right, Mary. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. It's very nice of you.
Oh, that man gets me all of a quaver. Girls, sit down. Now, we are going to have a nice, long talk about animals. The first animal I am going to deal with is the viper. The subject of animals is very, very near to our hearts, and sometimes to our feet, such as dogs, cats, mice, cockroaches, etc. Animals of the jungle, such as lions, they are fed on fine, juicy meat, which should be rolled and boned. But in the case of the elephant, his stable food consists of buns, scones, and an occasional orange thrown in.
Come in.
Miss McTavish, will you please come? I think Miss Fitt's gone mad.
What?
Yes, she's behaving in the most extraordinary manner. Please, won't you come and see for yourself?
But now we come to the laughing hyena. He hunts alone, has no friends, so what he's got to laugh at, goodness only knows. His laugh consists of a mixture between a cough and a laugh, and it goes something like this. You asked me to be bright and cheerful, didn't you? You see, I thought I'd be the life and soul of the school. I was only carrying out your instructions, Miss McTavish, and I,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but too enthusiastically, shall we say. I want you to realize that if everything goes well with you, you may spend the remainder of your days in this school.
Is that so?
After all, as you know, I am about to retire, and it may be you who will take my place. You will become the mother of all these children.
What, all of them?
No levity, please. From morning to night, your thoughts should be centered only on the school, never forgetting for a single moment that the happiness of these girls is your sole aim in life. I want you to fight for them. I want you to suffer for them. I want you to
Die for them. I know.
In fact, Miss Fitt, from now on, your life is not your own. It belongs to these dear, sweet children.
Yes.
Excuse me, Miss McTavish, an urgent telegram for my sister.
Let me finish.
Excuse me, it's a very important telegram.
This is important.
And so is this very important.
Remember, the children of today are the women of tomorrow. And the women of tomorrow are the mothers of the future. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Is what? Clear? Oh, quite clear, Miss McTavish.
That is all.
Thank you.
Now listen, girls. When you come back from tea, I want you to play this exactly as I play it. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Grandmothers of tomorrow are the children of yesterday, and the children of yesterday are the daughters of the big black fox. Oh, I can't stand much more of that. Must you play?
Don't you like it? It's a little number called Spring. Just Spring.
Sounds as if the spring had broken.
What would you like? Brahms, Mozart, Wagner?
Is that all you've got?
I'm afraid so.
Sorry, I must leave you.
Oh, don't go. I want you to listen to a little number that I composed for speech day. It's really very beautiful.
Really? Well, go ahead. Not again.
Don't tell me you don't like it.
Well, there may be something in it. Play faster. Faster? Faster? Put more in it. Play it as you would in America.
Oh, in America?
Yes.
Oh.
Fine. Splendid, that's it. Here, wait a minute. Cut out the frilly bits.
I know, but this is a girls' school. I can't play that way.
I know it's a girls' school, but you needn't make it an old lady sewing class. Go on. Finish the phrase I told you.
Well,
Go on, back to the beginning again. Go on, diddle. Pum, 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 la 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 la. Pop, 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 la, pop, pop, pop.
well, where do we go from there? That's all I've got.
You haven't got any more?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. We must get a piece out of one of these.
Well,
There.
I haven't composed that.
Ooh, you don't want to worry about that. I expect this composer got it from someone else. Go on, play.
Well,
Oh, you're dying on me. Come on, keep it up to tempo.
all right.
That's better. Now back to the beginning. Dum, 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 dum. Fine. La la la. Now back again. La 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 la. Splendid. Things are looking up.
Say, that's a good title.
Really?
Fits right into the melody.
Right you are. We'll play it.
Well, I'll probably lose my job, but let's go.
Things are looking up, no matter what they say. Things are getting better, better, better every day.
Great.
Things are looking up, the future seems okay. Things are getting better, better, better every day.
Swell.
Clouds are rolling by, high up in the sky. Bluebirds are flying this way. Hurrah, 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 hooray, hooray, hooray. Things are getting better, better, better every day. Well, I think that's pretty good anyway. What's the oompa for? Oh, of course the verse. Sorry.
Come on, come on.
Wait a minute, I'm thinking.
I'm tiring fast.
I've got it.
How does it go?
Like this. I got up at 8. I left my bed. I said to myself I said, bright and clear the sky. The skies are bright and clear. I'm so happy, happy days are here. Here. Things are looking up, no matter what they say. Things are getting better every day. Things are looking up, the future seems okay. Things are getting better every day. Clouds are rolling by, high up in the sky. Bluebirds are flying this way. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! Hooray, hooray, hooray! Oh, things are getting better every day. Things are getting better every day. Things are looking up, no matter what they say. Things are getting better every day. Things are looking up, the future seems okay. Things are getting better every day. Clouds are rolling by, high up in the sky. Bluebirds are flying this way. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! Hooray, hooray, hooray! Things are getting better every day. Things are looking up, no matter what they say. Things are getting better every day. Things are looking up, the future is okay. Oh, things are getting better every day. I'll attack the heroes and you'll attack the low road. Clouds are in the sky, high up in the sky. Bluebirds are flying this way. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! Better. Every day.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Girl, you can't let the governor see you looking like this. Look at you. Look at your hair. Look at your face. Go and wash it. Go on.
Oh, Miss Fitz, you promised to give me a tennis lesson. A tennis lesson? I did? All right, go along. I'll join you later, see? Oh, I'm first. Oh, no, I am. Oh, well, now, look here. Now, wait a minute. Settle it between you. Mary. What is all this about teaching tennis? All I hear is backhand, volleying.
Bertha was a crack tennis player.
What?
Yes, she entered for several tennis championships and won a lot of them.
Here, am I supposed to be a tennis champion as well?
Yes.
Bertha didn't happen to swim the Atlantic, did she?
Of course, the final choice of my successor rests with the governors. You must decide. There are two candidates, Miss Bertha Fitt and Miss Amelia Crabb.
I personally shall vote for Miss Crabb.
So will I.
Well, I'm all in favour of Miss Fitt.
So am I. Well, opinions seem to be equally divided. And what about you, Mr. Marbury?
Well,
Miss Crabb, of course.
Oh.
No, only one.
Before committing myself, I shall have to weigh the pros and cons.
Well, there's no immediate hurry. Shall we go into the grounds and see the girls at sport?
Certainly, by all means.
It will be quite refreshing to mix with young people for a change. Come on, hold on.
40, love. 50, love. 55, love.
The sun isn't bothering you, is it?
What? Tell me, what are the symptoms of sunstroke?
The governor's.
Oh, Mrs. Fitt, how are you? It's so nice to see you on the tennis court again.
Miss Fitt, the governors are very anxious to see you play.
See me play? Oh, play, yes. Oh, I should be charmed. But I'm afraid there's no one quite up to my standard.
Pearl Opal gave you a very good game last year. She'd very much like to play with you.
You again?
If you'll pardon me, I think it's a big mistake to make her play at this stage of her training. She must reserve her strength.
Oh, how right you are.
Don't you think so, Miss McTavish?
I quite agree, but,
Yes, but it isn't exactly your play. It's the way you hold your bat and the precision of movement, symmetry of line, poetry of motion.
Yeah, well, if all you want is a knock-up, I'll just knock up with Mr. Vanguard.
Well, aren't you afraid you might put your eye out, lose your touch?
Hello, will oblige, Miss Fitt.
Hmm?
Do you object?
Yes, no. Oh, things are looking up. Things are getting better every day.
But she's not playing at all.
No, but she's brilliant when she does.
Yes, when she does.
No good at all. No good. You can't play that chop with a backhand. You want to use a forehand like this. Oh.
You've hurt your wrist. Yes, you have.
No,
Yes, you have.
Oh, so I have, yes.
Oh, dear, we must get a doctor.
No. She'll be quite safe in my hands. I have a Red Cross certificate and other diplomas. Dear me, a definite thrombosis of the small articular. Has anyone any hypophosphative lime?
No, I haven't.
Have you? No? Well, then we'll have to settle on a cold compress. Come this way, Miss Fitt. Come on.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, dear, I hope it isn't serious.
I sincerely hope it isn't.
Let me play, Miss Crab.
This is serious.
Is it? How lucky you were there.
Oh, very.
Yes. Oh.
There, how does that feel?
Oh, very painful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You sure?
Well, I think it's getting a bit better. Yes, it's getting better. Very slowly, the pain's going.
It was the other wrist, wasn't it?
Very slow. The what? Oh, the other wrist. Oh, yes, how silly of me. The other wrist. All right. I admit it. I haven't hurt my wrist at all.
That I was fully aware of.
Why did you?
Want to help you? I can't imagine. Can you?
You are a funny fellow. Why do you waste your time teaching music in a girls' school?
Well, when my father kicked me out, I decided to do some work.
Uh-huh.
All I could do was play the piano. And you know, girls' school is about the only place where one can get away with a fairy tale about one's qualifications.
You don't mean to tell me you're an imposter?
Absolutely.
And you've got away with it?
So far. You know, it'd be rather amusing if you were an imposter, too.
Yes, that'd be very awkward, wouldn't it?
Yes, wouldn't it?
Oh, most awkward.
Why?
Miss McTavish and the governess want to speak to you most urgently. Will you please come at once?
I will at once.
Now, girls. Now that Miss Fitt is here, Miss McTavish has something very important to say. Miss McTavish?
I am proud to announce that our own Miss Bertha Fitt has been accepted to play at Wimbledon. She has been drawn for the centre court against Mademoiselle Marthe Bombard, the champion of the world.
Now, don't be nervous. Remember that the worst she can beat you is 6 love, 6 love.
Well, that's cheered me up a lot.
Anyway, she's never been up against anybody like you before.
Why has she got all those rackets?
Oh, just in case of accident.
Accident? Excuse me. Are you ready? Quite.
Good luck.
Oh, mais comment on va... Oh, pardon, madame. Oh, pardon. Je vous demande bien pardon, madame. Oh, pardon, monsieur. Pardon. Oh, la voilà.
Who are they?
The Bombard mob.
Rough or smooth? Oh, makes no difference to me. I take the rough or the smooth, you know. Your call?
Rough.
Yeah, it would be.
I'll take the service. I said I'll take the service.
Yeah, I heard.
Mademoiselle Bombard will serve. Oh, mais pardon, vous ne voulez pas tendre d'ici. Oh, mais c'est très bien. Et puis après, cette foule, et puis... Chut. Oh, oui. Oh, je sais pas ce qu'il dit, Weston. Nous ne quittons pas de lui, n'est-ce pas? Are you ready? Play. 15, love.
Yeah, the court.
Oh, c'est merveilleux. Vous savez, elle joue bien. Nous allons encore gagner, j'en suis sûr. Il n'y a pas d'erreur de ça. Tenez, regardez. Mais c'est donc pas joué, voyons. 30, love.
This bird's getting on my nerves.
Right. If you want to be rough, suits me.
Game to Mademoiselle Bombard, who leads 1 game to love in the first set. C'était magnifique, ça.
Oh, l'ho già visto, non vai quanto lo volte.
Je comprends pas l'anglais, monsieur.
I trap you a 3, I'll give it to that.
Are you ready, Miss Pitt? Play. That's 15. Fault. Double fault. Love. 30. $15, 30. Oui. Attendez, elle va gagner tout de même.
All.
Ah, voyez bien, voyez maintenant, bien maintenant. Oh, mais je savais bien qu'elle allait gagner à la fin. You retire? Mademoiselle Bombard retires. Game, set, and match to Miss Pitt.
Well, you're certainly front page news. Here's some more pictures of the new champion.
Really?
Do you think you could manage to give me an autograph photo?
I shall be charmed. Absolutely delighted. Now, I wonder which one you would like to choose.
What's that?
What's what?
That.
Oh, that. Oh, well, that was taken in the night.
No, this one.
Oh, that one. Oh, that's me.
Yes?
Yes, on a horse.
Tell me, do you ride as well as you play tennis?
Oh, ever so much better. You see, it's like this. My old dad used to own a farm. Oh, I was passionately fond of animals. And then the crash came.
I want to see Miss Fit. Most important.
Will you wait a moment, please?
I'll certainly wait here.
So I joined a circus, and eventually I owned it.
No.
Yes!
Well, how did you manage that?
Well, the management gave it to me in lieu of wages.
Well, that's fair enough.
That's what I thought, very fair.
And you performed in it?
Yes. Well, I had to do something to educate my young sister. You see, the circus wasn't paying.
That's tough.
There's a gentleman to see you.
Oh, there's a gentleman to see me.
He's in the hall, and he says it's most important.
He's in the hall?
And he says it's most important.
Yes.
Well, you'd better go and see him.
Yes, that's what I thought. I'd better go, hadn't I? Most important. Have you found Bertha?
No.
Don't tell me you've lost her.
No, I haven't lost her. I know where she is.
Where?
In Africa.
In Africa?
Yes.
You've let me down with a wallop.
Let you down? Don't you remember, you and I, the sword swallower and the lady who was tattooed, having lunch together in the lion's cage? You must remember that.
Remember, yes.
Sure.
Why, I could even smell the flowers even now. Now, about the garden, I should require you to pull out the long, skinny weeds. You understand? I always think that an ugly weed is liable to spring up in the most unexpected places. If you know what I mean. They should be uprooted.
Miss Crab,
Yes?
I've been looking for you.
Oh, really, Mr. Vanguard?
Are you busy at the moment?
Well, no.
Well, I've set a little poem to music. I wish you'd come to the music room. I'd like to play it over for you.
What now? Wouldn't it do later on?
Well, there's no time like at present. It's rather an interesting thing. It's called Idle Curiosity. I'm sure you'd like it.
Really?
Now, look here. I've got you to thank for this.
Shh.
I ought to be with my circus. They can't possibly manage without me. Oh, this means absolute ruin.
Well, why don't you sell the circus?
Don't be ridiculous. How can I possibly sell the circus? What idiot would buy it under its present condition?
Well, I know one. I was going over on the boat. I met a man who was going to buy a gold mine. A widower with a kid. Did everything in the world for the kid. So I fixed it to tell him about the circus we have for sale, and if the kid likes it, he's going to buy it.
Oh, are you trying to tell me that you've sold the circus?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but I brought the man back to see it, and if the kid likes it, he's going to buy it. On one condition.
Oh, put those down. I knew there was a catch in it.
Well, he wants to see a good performance tonight, so we've got to put on a smasher that will paralyze him.
We? What do you mean, we?
Well, you know the circus is no good without you, sis. Why don't you go in and perform?
Now, you know I can't possibly do that. How can I leave here?
Well, it's only for one night. It's just one show.
One night? That's what you said before. Come here, just for one day.
All right, well, I'll tell the men you don't want to sell the circus.
Here, wait a minute. Is everything ready for the show?
The whole program's set.
And all you want me to do is just my own act?
Yes, just do your act, that's all.
Right. I'll give you one more chance.
Good.
I'll be there.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I like the dress.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't like the expression on the face.
Listen, I'm a bit worried.
What about?
Miss Fit, I'm awfully glad you're taking prep tonight. We are looking forward to it, Miss Fit.
Thanks, girls. Listen, I've got a chance of selling my circus.
Great.
But I've got to appear in it myself.
What?
And,
Oh, Mr. Vanguard, have you read that book I sent you?
no, he's so busy studying harmony, if you know what I mean.
And let me congratulate you on your marvelous luck at Wimbledon.
Luck? Oh, you mean my technique? Sweet of you. I've got to get away somehow.
My car's just around the corner, and the country's very beautiful this time of the year, don't you think?
The country? The country! Oh, yes. You'll lose your job.
Forget it.
Well, what about my prep class?
Forget that, too. Come on, we better take the air now.
Take the what?
The ozone.
Oh, you mean scram? Come on.
Fit not here?
No.
What are you doing here? You ought to be in the music room.
Mr. Vanguard isn't there.
He isn't? All right. Miss McCarrick, there's something very suspicious going on. Miss Fit is not taking prep.
Oh? There must be some explanation.
Well, today a strange man was talking to her at the door. And it may be a coincidence, but Mr. Vanguard is missing as well. There's something very queer and odd going on, something...
Please don't say any more. She may be tired. In any case, as there's no one taking prep, you'd better do it yourself.
Let me introduce you, Miss Ciceley, the owner of the circus and the biggest star in the country.
Oh, I'm glad to meet you.
How do you do? How do you do? You're going to buy our circus.
Well, I was going to South Africa to buy a gold mine.
Really?
But over a drink, our friend convinced me there would be a better investment to buy the circus.
Oh, well, you're going to see a magnificent show tonight.
Well, it all depends on the lad. If he likes it, I'll buy it. If he doesn't, I'm going right back.
Oh, of course you're going to like it, aren't you?
I'll tell you when I've seen it.
Yes, you should take your hat off when you're talking to a lady.
We've got a lot of surprises for you.
Well, there's one thing he always asks for.
Oh, we've got that. What is it?
The Flying Phantom.
The show starts at 8 o'clock.
Well, I've one or two things to do, but I'll be back in time.
Shall I look after the child? We've got plenty of cages.
You'll have to pardon me. I never let the lad leave my side.
Really? So we've got to please that boy.
Yes.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Except for one thing. I've got a wire here from Captain Costelli, the trainer of the SEAL, saying he can't come, but the SEALs are here. And then I've got a wire here from the Humans can't come because she's got lumbago. And I've got another wire here.
All you seem to have got is a lot of wire ants.
That reminds me, we've got the wire walker.
Now, listen, helpful. I've had just about enough of you. I send you to Southampton to bring me back my sister. And what do? Take a trip to the Fiji Isles and bring me back what? Not bananas. Oh, no. Not coconuts. Just Yorkshire pudding.
Yes, but he's going to buy a circus.
But what are we going to show him?
Lions, tigers, elephants, kangaroos, monkeys.
Look here, that's not a circus, that's a zoo.
Well, I've got another wire.
Have you got any telegraph poles? Now, you follow me to my dressing room. This is where I've got to do some thinking.
Ah, there you are. Got all your men ready?
Yes?
Good. We go up sharp at 8 o'clock with the
No,
overture.
we want our money. Where is our money?
What?
Money! Money! Money!
We'll pay you after the performance.
No! No pay, no play. Gentlemen, you are dismissed.
But gentlemen, just wait there. I'll be back in a moment.
Where are you going?
To tell her the band's struck.
Don't be in a hurry.
What?
Give me a few minutes.
Why?
I've got an idea.
Well,
Gentlemen,
all right, then.
am I to understand that you're disengaged?
We are.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, nothing, only I was looking for an orchestra.
You? Who are you?
Well, you probably have heard of Sigismund Vanguard and his famous symphony orchestra.
Well, what about him?
Well, myself. Gentlemen, I want to be frank with you. I never pay a man more than £25 a week.
Oh, of course.
The work is hard.
Oh, that's...
And there's only 4 months vacation every year.
Splendid.
But the pay goes on.
And do you really mean, sir, that we,
Why, of course I do. I can tell a musician when I see one by the look on his face.
Look here, sir, let me get our conductor.
No. Wait a minute. I propose to conduct this myself.
What? When, sir?
Well, we'll have a rehearsal now. I want to see how you respond to my beat. Of course, if the idea doesn't appeal to you...
Yes.
Well, to your seats, gentlemen.
Yes, sir, yes.
Oh, Miss McTavish, it is good of you to let us go to the circus. Thank you so much.
Oh, Miss McTavish, a lot of the girls would rather not go to the circus. Couldn't we go to the theater instead?
Well, Mary, if the girls prefer the theater.
No, they want to go to the circus, don't you? Yes, the circus.
Yes.
The circus.
Oh, but Miss McTavish...
Now, Mary, run along.
No, look, yes, so that's the boy. I want him to see everything, you understand? He's going to thoroughly enjoy himself. Look at the clowns, aren't they funny? Look, he's laughing himself to death. You're late. But you missed two of the finest acts in the show.
Well, I better come another night.
There's not going to be another night. Now, I'll go around the back and I'll fix up the lions, the tigers, the elephants.
The Flying Phantom.
And the flying phantom.
All right, I heard him. I'm the only one that's looking for anything. I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Well, for the love of Mike, go and find something.
Where?
Well, hurry up, I'll wait for you.
Harry, that conductor up there's misconducting. Fly him out.
It's Mr. Vanguard.
Mr. What's he doing here?
But you wouldn't have had an orchestra without him.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so before, you fool?
Come on, sis. The seals are on next.
Well, come on.
They're waiting for you.
Come on, put on the coat.
Get your coat on.
Back up, look, the fish.
Think something's a bit
That's all
right.
right. That's all right. Now, then, where's the fish?
The fish, you want the fish? Come on, bring the
Come on,
fish.
where's the fish?
Take
Come
it.
on, where's the fish? Yeah, wait a minute. Come back here. Come back. I want some of that
What's
fish.
for the fish?
Come on, Percy. Come on, Charlie. Here we go.
Joey,
Hello.
what goes on next?
I don't know. I'm trying to train some fleas.
But you will have to tell me.
Do you realize what it's like handling trained animals?
No, do you know what it's like handling untrained musicians?
Throw them some fish. Can you do anything?
Yes, sir.
Anything interesting?
No, sir.
Can you do anything?
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, can you do it? Don't you give me the same answer.
Do you think they'd do any tricks for me?
I should think they'd do anything for you. I don't know.
Well, we must have some fish.
Yes, I think you're smoking one, aren't you? I may be wrong, of course. Yes, allow me.
All you've got to do is to throw the fish at Charlie. Direct, but not before I say go. Now remember, not till I say go. You ready? Go!
You've got to do something. Come on, forget your father and mother. Now snap out of it and do something. Come on, do something. Come on. That's it. That's fine, boy. That's great. Come on. I'm going to take him on.
Where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? He can't do nothing.
Come on.
Joey! Harry! Yeah, what's wrong?
I don't know, but I'm just going on to announce Don Alfonso and his mule.
But who's that?
That's me.
You? Yeah, but that mule doesn't do any tricks.
You'd be surprised. It just kissed me and it's still bleeding.
Well, what else does he do?
I don't know. I'm going on to find out.
Just a minute. Come here. Drunk.
Yes, drunk. But let me tell you, I'm the best wire walker in the country.
Wire walker?
Yes, slack wire walker.
Looks to me more like a tight wire walker. And very tight at that.
I shall be all right when I get on.
You're not going on tonight. Listen, you've picked on a nice night to let me down, haven't you?
Yes,
There's going to be no wire walking tonight.
no.
Don't say yes and no. Listen, the wire walker does not walk tonight.
What did you think of my performance? Sorry, did you like it?
I like the mule.
And the mule likes you. But mind you, that's not in the circus. Understand, that's an act that I just slipped in just to amuse the child because I know your son likes a good laugh. He is your son, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he's my son.
Why? Did you like the mule?
No.
Well, what do you want?
Well, I want something in the air.
Oh, the flying phantom.
No, I don't want the flying phantoms. I want something with a bow.
Oh, the barber.
No, the barber. I want something that the devil a piece of kind of string and the pole and they're trying to get along. And sometimes they fall.
I'll send for a doctor.
I don't want the doctor. Surely you've seen them with the pole when they've been trying to get along there, and sometimes they have an umbrella.
Now, that's when it's raining.
Not when it's raining. Oh, can't anybody help me? Surely somebody knows. What do you call them? The thing.
Wirewalkers.
Wirewalkers?
What a brain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next item on the program will be the world-famous wirewalker. Your son, the little lotus flower. I don't know. He must have slipped by.
Here, I told you not to come on this wire. Get off.
This is my wire. I'm going to do my act.
You're drunk. You're not in a fit condition to be up here.
You watch. I can do anything, Connie.
Look out, look out, look out. You'll have us both over.
Listen, get out there and do your stuff. Make straight for the wire and clear everything.
This wire won't hold free.
What, is there another one behind me?
Oh, right next to you.
Come on, I want to get to the other side. Let me pass.
Who's stopping you?
Let me pass, I say. Stop where you are. Stop where you are. What are you doing? What the... Oh, you blithering idiot. Oh, here we go.
What's the matter?
Oh, Harry, I've been down the show. What am I going to do?
Oh, my dear, you couldn't help it.
Oh, they're jeering at me. I simply can't bear it.
Don't be silly. They're shouting for you. Listen.
What?
They think you've done it on purpose. Come on.
No, it's no good, Van. Nothing you say will ever make me believe that anything like that.
Now will you believe?
Oh, Van.
Come on.
Oh, Van.
What?
Hundreds of them.
Now we are in a jam. I can't go back up there.
Well, you're all right. You've got your back to them. You don't have to worry. They won't recognize you.
But what about you?
Oh, I'm through. I'm finished. I don't have to go on again. Now, listen, the next turn on are the zebras, and after that, the flying phantoms. I want to see the flying phantom.
The flying phantom.
Yes, the flying phantom.
I know, I heard him. Why aren't you dressed? You're on in a few minutes.
Oh, we cannot do the trapeze, monsieur.
Why?
Because my wife, she's jealous.
Jealous?
Yes, she's jealous of Ciceley.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oui, je sais que c'est ridicule, mais qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire?
But you must go on. Everybody's asking for the flying phantoms.
All right, you find my wife, we will go on. We will do the performance.
Hans' wife won't go on the trapeze.
Why not?
She's walked out.
Then the flying phantoms are out.
What? No flying phantoms? 10 times I've been out there. 12 times the boy's asked for the flying phantoms. His father said if he doesn't see the flying phantoms, he's not going to buy the circus.
What are we to do?
I don't know and I don't care.
But with this, you...
the Flying Phantoms.
girls, but I'm not headmistress chef. And remember, there is many a slip twixt the crab and the fit.
You're not appointed headmistress today. I shan't come back next term. Neither will we, girls?
Thank you so much, girls. Excited. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you very much.
It would be very tragic if after all these years I was passed over for a woman who seems to have gone out of her mind.
Well, it all depends on Marbury. We took him out to dine last night.
I've never seen a man drink so much.
I do hope all the other governors think the same about Miss Crab as you do. Otherwise, I shall lose all respect for the male sex.
Tut, tut, child.
What?
aren't you glad?
I shall be when the speeches are over.
Oh, tell me, did you sell the circus?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting for a message from Joey now.
Oh, well, listen.
Enjoying yourselves? Having a nice cup of tea?
Have you had some?
I've had some, but I'd like a little more. Yeah, excuse me.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Martin, it's between Miss Pitt and Miss Crabbe, and the casting vote lies with you.
Have you quite made up your mind?
Quite.
Well, don't tell us now. Let us hear it officially all together. Come, let us get back.
Yes, we mustn't keep them waiting.
I'm as nervous as a kitten.
There's nothing to be nervous about. The governors will be here in a moment. You'll be elected, and everything will be all right.
You must read this telegram. It's terribly important.
Really? Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness, what are we going to do?
I don't know. What?
Can I get in on this?
No. You wouldn't understand.
No, you wouldn't understand. Wait a minute, I think he would. You remember you told me you were an imposter?
Yes.
Well?
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 You're one, too?
Oh! You know?
I knew you weren't, Bertha.
Well, look. She's going to be here at any moment. Read that. She'll give me away in front of all these people. Here, I'm off.
Wait a minute. You can't pull a trick like that. You've made her job safer up to this time, and now she's about to be made headmistress. You're going to let her down? You can't do it.
I can.
You won't.
I won't. What are you talking
Let
about?
me handle this.
That's right. Now, listen, I was just thinking
Shut
that...
up.
Shh, quiet.
Get down to the station as quick as you possibly can.
I'm off.
Get up. Wait a minute. Not you. Bring Bertha back here. Hide her in a room. Don't let anybody see her. If you have to put a sack over her head. Now, hurry up. Beat it.
Now, beat it. Now, don't let me have to tell you any more.
Wait a minute. We've got to find some way to hold up the works.
Hold up the works?
Delay the ceremony.
Delay the ceremony?
Allow me to introduce you to Mr.
Colonel.
Oh, Colonel Montague Marbury.
MP.
MP.
Yes, right. Now, that's well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to select a successor to my dear friend on my right. Here, I beg pardon, on my left. Right.
No, you don't pull those. You pull these.
Now, there is an honored member of the academic staff. One who has never let the school down.
Like this.
It's all right. Pray let there be no panic. It's all right. That's better. That's all right. That's all right now. That's better. Will you help me? Now, let me see here. Now, gentlemen, please, do stand back. This is a man's job. What do you think I'm here for? Would you mind saying? No, please don't meddle with it. This is quite a simple matter. Will you just hold that a moment? I'll soon get this done. One of those things, you know. Now, let me see. Now, No, good heavens, I want a knife. Yeah, I've got one. Oh, here we are. Now then, now you get me,
Get what?
Well, some paraphernalia, some saws, hatchets. There's nothing wrong with that now.
Is this any use?
Yeah, oh, the very thing. Oh, thank you. This is for the nail. Oh, yes, well. Now, would you mind standing back, will you? There's a very long swing with this. And, farther back still, please. And you get over there. There's a good one. You farther. Now then. Oh, dear. Ah, dear.
Mary! Oh, Bertha! Oh, Bertha.
Well, did you get my wire?
Yes.
What's happened?
Oh, I can't explain now, but come along to your old room.
My old?
Yes, and if anybody sees you, don't say a word.
But wait a minute, I don't understand.
Oh, you will when I've told you. We've got a big surprise for you. Oh, come on, though. We must be feeling.
Wait a minute, don't fuss me.
Come on, quickly.
Oh, dear.
Please.
All right.
Are you ready now, Colonel Marbury?
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, need we stay under this tent?
No.
No, that's better. Come along, will you help me, boy? That's good. Now, thank you. Now then. Now in,
This. This. I found Bertha.
You have?
Yes.
wait.
Where is she? Upstairs in your room.
Now listen, get her down here as quick as you possibly can, and then you disappear.
But what about you?
Don't worry about me. I'll do something.
But,
Hurry.
all right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, providing there are no more accidents, it doesn't matter. Ignore it. I should like to inform you that we were very divided in our opinions regarding the new headmistress. Mr. Tavish, did you arrange this?
Of course not. There must be some mistake. Can't he play something else?
But I don't want any music. I can't speak to a musical accompaniment. I'll go and speak to him. Really, Mr. Maestro, I must expostulate. Here am I trying to think. Yes. It's very beautiful, but quite out of place at the moment.
Well, I'm trying to brighten up the proceedings.
So am I. I'm speaking.
Oh, go right ahead. You're not interfering with me.
No, but you're interfering with me by playing this. What is it?
Oh, it's just a little number I ran up myself.
Sounds very familiar.
Oh, it's very popular. Did you notice everybody stand up every time I play it?
Well, play something else. No. Play nothing at all.
All right, girls. Nothing at all.
Well, go on. Hurry round to the governor's and don't speak to anyone. But what about my dress? Oh, you don't want to worry about that. If anyone asks, say you tore it on the gooseberry bush. How can I ever thank you enough? Well, don't stop now. Get round to the tent and for heaven's sake, smile. Keep up the family reputation. Go on, smile. Oh, don't look as if it hurt. Go on, hurry.
These obstacles are simply outrageous.
Oh,
there you are.
Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, nothing will prevent me from making this announcement. Nothing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the governors have given every consideration to the appointment of a successor to Miss McTavish. We have finally decided to appoint Miss Bertha Fitt.
Those cheers are for you, sis.
I do hope she gets on all right.
Oh, don't worry about her. But tell me, did you sell the circus?
Yes.
Good. Now you can come with me.
What?
I never let you down before, have I?
No.
Oh, come on, get in. Get in.
But Van, I don't understand. All right, I'm in. But listen, I want to ask you something. Wait a minute, where are we going?
Back to my old man. I told him I'd make good, and I'm going to bring you back as evidence. Well?
Van! Oh.
Well, things are looking up.
Things are looking up.